Hey, this is Brian with Shackley, and we want to say thank you for joining us today. You've made it through the first step of the interview process. Congratulations. And this second step is an opportunity for you to get a chance to see what Shackley Corporation is all about. This is going to help you make a good decision for yourself. It's going to help you communicate with the person that invited you onto this webinar better so that you guys can have a great discussion to see if you're a fit to what's going on here at Shackley Corporation. One of the exciting things about Shackley is that it's going to give you an opportunity to truly thrive in any way that you're looking for. Maybe today you're frustrated with your physical health and you need some products to help you, get more healthy, get the nutrition you need in your life every single day. Or maybe you're looking for an opportunity to thrive financially. So many of us found ourselves in positions where we just weren't satisfied with a traditional job or our financial income or a situation that we were working through. And Shackley is going to give you the opportunity to thrive and to be able to build the life that you've always wanted. Now, while we go through this presentation, please be asking yourself, what do I want? What is it that I want to create for myself? What am I looking for? Maybe it's a little more time freedom. So many times we find ourselves in situations where we might have a good job making good money, but we just don't have the time to enjoy our life, our families, travel, different things that come with that income. Maybe you're looking to make some more money. Maybe your financial situation is not what you want it to be, and you need to increase that. Well, Shackley can definitely help you with that. Maybe you're looking to improve your health, whether it's physically or financially, or maybe you're just looking to get out and explore the world and be able to see some things you haven't been able to see so far. Well, let me ask you something. What would an extra $1,000 up to an extra $5,000 every month do for you? And this is a realistic opportunity for you to add that kind of income in the short term. I'm talking the next couple of months. These kinds of incomes are very possible. And long term, these kinds of incomes are very possible on a residual basis, meaning that you can actually earn income without having to work for it every single day. What about a new car? We always show these beautiful new cars, and those are nice dreams and everything, and some of you guys love having the latest and greatest in cars, and that's definitely available through Shackley's compensation plan, the income you can earn. We also have a car bonus program, but sometimes people are just looking for a car that runs every single day, and that's possible too. The extra income you can earn with Shackley can help you do that, but also we have car bonuses as well to help you reward you with some of the latest and most beautiful cars that are out there. How about being able to travel to exotic locations? This is the one thing that almost everybody wants to do, is they've got some place in the world that they would love to go see, but they haven't been able to do it for whatever the reason. Time freedom problems, financial reasons. Traveling is very expensive, especially if you have a family. And maybe you can get away for a few days to some local attraction, but to get out and really see the world is going to cost some money. And so Shackley has a couple of ways to do that. Of course, through the income that you can earn with Shackley, but also through trips and travel rewards available through our compensation and our bonus program. And some of us are actually motivated more by a cause, by some possible way to help other people or to help the planet in some way. And that's an exciting part about Shackley as well. There's so many ways that Shackley reaches out and helps other people in their need, even if they're not part of this fantastic company. Now, here's some reality and some very, very exciting news, is that over the last few years, or actually over the last half of a century that since Shackley's been around, they've paid out over $6 billion in commissions to people just like you and just like me. Imagine being able to earn the amount of money that you want to earn to add to your current income, to be able to add some extra income, and maybe someday turn this into a full-time career that gives you the time freedom and the financial freedom you would like. Well, that's exactly what Shackley has provided for 55 years all over the world, helping people achieve their goals and dreams and doing it in a fun and exciting way. Now, you can really enjoy the Shackley lifestyle. We have a yearly event out in Nashville, Tennessee, where all the top leaders from around the world gather and share testimonials and stories about how Shackley has improved their lives. Get a chance to meet some of the top leaders with our company, some of our executives with our company, and including we also have trips to our world headquarters out in California, beautiful California. You get to spend some time with our president, spend some time with the top executives in the company, as well as other field leaders who are doing just amazing things around the world. And even some trips as well, Caribbean cruises, a number of other trips available through the Shackley bonus price. being able to travel around the world is what one of the rewards is with Shaklee, and that's something that so many people look forward to. And we've touched on this a few times already, but man, traveling around the world and seeing some of the sites that are out there is a big part of why we do what we do. Now let's talk a little bit how this works for you and how you can take advantage of the Shaklee opportunity. We actually have a program called Fast Track where we can help you earn an extra $100,000 in the next 15 months. How many of you would love to have that kind of an income? Well, I'll tell you, the extra income that you can earn from Shaklee can do just that. If you stay on our Fast Track plan, you could be earning this kind of income for the next 12 to 15 months. The great thing about Shaklee is you're going to get paid every single week for the work that you do that week. That means you're not going to have to wait around for 4 to 6, 8 weeks to get paid. You're going to get paid right away for the work that you do. You're also going to get to qualify for world travel. Like we've touched on before, you can go to our website, take a look at all the current travel incentives that are out there and be able to build a plan around those as well to make that happen for yourself. Driving a new car, not a problem with Shaklee. Again, take a look at our website, talk to the person that invited you onto this webinar, and they're going to give you the information that you need to know about how to qualify for some of these exotic gifts and travel rewards. But also you can earn that extra $100,000 over the next 15 months using our Fast Track program. And when you get a chance to talk to the person that invited you onto this webinar, you can ask them some questions about what is exactly involved in achieving that goal. Now, we want to share with you a little bit about why Shaklee is in existence. Now, this is important because there's a huge need for what we do. There always has been and there always will be, unfortunately. And as hard as we're trying, the need is actually increasing right now. And let's take a look at some of the things that are happening. Just in the United States alone, you're looking at heart disease being a #1 cause of death in the United States. It's 80% of the time preventable by the foods that we eat, the nutrition that we take into our body, and unfortunately so many people just don't know about how they can prevent some of these diseases. Cancer, 60% of the cancer is preventable. A stroke, 80% of strokes are preventable. And diabetes, almost all of diabetes is preventable with good nutrition and a good diet. Another interesting statistic, one of the top killers out there is actually properly prescribed prescription drugs. That means the drugs that our doctors give us, and we're using them properly, can cause disease and death. The key here, folks, is to stay healthy. If you're in a situation where you need to improve your health, Shaklee can help with that. But also, if you're healthy now, you want to stay that way. And we're going to show you some amazing studies here in just a second. The other need that is rampant in the United States right now is obesity. Right now, in 1960, actually, 1 out of 3 adults was obese. Today, you're looking at over 2 out of 3 adults is either obese or overweight. That means we have a really serious problem here in the United States that is not going to get better unless we get out there and share the Shaklee products with people and educate people about the need for good nutrition and good healthy products. The most sad thing I think, though, is you're looking at 2 out of 5 children are obese or overweight. That is setting us up for much bigger problems in the future, and we need to get on top of that right away. The reality is that 9 out of 10 Americans are not getting the nutrition they need in the diet and the foods that they eat. The foods that we eat today are just different from the foods that our grandparents ate. They're processed more. They take longer to get from the fields to our table. Much of the food we eat today is not even grown here in the United States. It's grown in another country and then flown in or shipped in some way, and it is weeks and sometimes even months before it gets to our dinner plate. The nutrition just is not there in our food anymore. In fact, the Journal of American Medicine recently came out and said that we must take some sort of nutritional supplement in order to stay healthy. That's an amazing statement by that organization. The exciting part is Shaklee has a solution to those problems that we were just talking about. #1, always safe. Every one of our products is tested so thoroughly, over 350 tests done on every new ingredient that we have in our products. Throughout the manufacturing process, from the very moment it comes into our manufacturing facility, those ingredients are tested for purity, for potency, as well as throughout the entire manufacturing process. They're being tested for purity and just quality of products, so that you're going to get products that work, that are safe, and that are very, very functional. On top of that, you're going to get products that always work. This is something that's so critical. Shaklee has been around now for 55 years. It would not still be in business if it wasn't for products that actually work every single day. Now, on top of that, we've got products that are sustainable, that are healthy for our planet, and we really strive to make sure that our manufacturing processes don't rob resources from our planet. Now, here's a couple of statements that have been out there. We talked earlier about the Journal of American Medicine stating that we must be taking some sort of nutritional supplement. There's all kinds of publications out there that are now saying that we must take good nutrition. We must take care of our bodies in order for them to be healthy. We all know this, but how do we do that? And so many of us have tried products that just don't really seem to be doing much for us, and we understand that, and that's what makes Shaklee so different. Now, here's an amazing study that was done in 2007 on Shaklee products specifically. This was done by the UC Berkeley School of Public Health. They evaluated the long-term Shaklee supplement users and found that they were much, much more healthy than the general populace, looking at over a 30% lower triglyceride level, higher, better ratios of good cholesterol and bad cholesterol, all kinds of situations that were happening in their body to help with heart health, to help with general health in our bodies. And you can get more information about this and read through this study if you want to when you talk to the person who invited you onto this website. Now, the exciting thing here is it doesn't take a huge commitment for you to be able to make a radical change in your health. Now, most people can just change the brand of products that they're using from whatever they might be getting at one of the big box stores or one of the discount nutrition stores, something like that. Just switch brands to something that's going to give you much better quality, much better value, and you're looking at some amazing opportunity here as well, not only for your own personal health and wellness and just a better overall lifestyle, and also not just in the nutrition area. We also do products in home health, healthy home green products, that kind of thing, weight loss products, a variety of different areas. But the markets that we work in are one of the biggest things that we're excited about, because this is really going to share with you a lot about what's possible with Shaklee today. Today, right now, the anti-aging or the healthy aging market, however you want to say it, worldwide is a $162 billion industry. As our population ages here in the United States, more and more people are looking for ways to stay healthy, to age more gracefully, and to reverse the effects of the negative effects of aging. It is possible through good nutrition. Also, the natural product market, $7 billion just in the United States. So many people looking for natural alternatives to be able to protect their family from chemicals and things that are dangerous to their kids. Also, the weight loss market, an absolutely huge industry, $108 billion just in the U.S. That's an amazing opportunity for us at Shaklee. Skincare market, so many people looking to look younger, and $3.2 billion every single year being spent just in the U.S. on skincare, and of course, products that help your house be more safe, to be more effective, and to be have green cleaning products within your home. Another 19% growth in that industry alone. The Shaklee Vitalizer product line is one of that you want to start with. Really, everybody should be starting with this program. And the person who invited you onto this webinar today will share some more information about this. But this is our very targeted nutrition, over 80 different bio-optimized nutrients in every single one of our Shaklee Vitalizer packs, focused on men, on women, and allowing you to get exactly the right nutrition that you need every single day. The way this works is that you really don't know what your nutritional needs are from day to day. You might have a really hectic, stressful day, and that's going to burn a certain kind of nutrition. You might have a real restful and luxurious day, and that's going to be a totally different day. You might have a day where you're eating really well and drinking lots of water, and you're just having good physically. Or you might have a day where you've been rushed and you've had to eat fast foods. All those things change your daily nutritional requirements, and the important thing is that you just make sure that you get everything you need every single day, and the Shaklee Vitalizer products allow you to do that. On top of that, we have the #1 natural nutritional company in the U.S. We are the biggest, we are the best, and when it comes to natural nutritional products, the healthy vitalizer products we were just talking about, giving you great nutrition, all kinds of products in this line, much more than just the ones we're showing you for targeted nutritional needs. We also have our Shaklee 180 healthy weight loss program. So whether you need to lose weight, whether you need to gain weight, or whether you need to actually just maintain a healthy weight, the Shaklee healthy weight products are there for you in that area. We have healthy beauty products, healthy natural beauty products that will help keep you looking younger, putting good nutrition and good ingredients into your skin. And then, of course, our healthy home products, which are so nice to use, really give your house a safe and really healthy way to go about keeping your house clean. All right, well, here's what some of the people are saying about Shaklee. Oprah Winfrey, one of her favorite things is the Get Clean product. She just loves that product. And Dan Etsy, he's actually wrote a book, Green to Gold, and he praised Shaklee for the eco-friendly business practices and strategies that it implements throughout its manufacturing process. And then so many other people are saying so many different things. Dr. Mathai actually is just so excited about the Million Trees, Million Dreams campaign, that one of the causes that Shaklee supports out there helping people. And also, Harley Pasternak is just a renowned trainer of celebrities primarily, and he never would have put his name on a product line until he found the Shaklee 180. And now he's a big promoter of that, helping a lot of very famous people get exposed and use these amazing products. Here's a couple of testimonials we're going to go through really quickly, just to share with you some real people that are using these products. Lori lost over 50 pounds 22 pounds in her first 90 days, being able to get back into that bathing suit she's been trying to get back into. Zach lost over 38 pounds in 90 days, and he's excited about that. He's a new dad, gained some weight with his wife while she was pregnant, and is excited to have lost some of that and feeling much better about it. On top of that, we've got some folks that are out there losing, 15 pounds. Losing that first 15 pounds is so exciting because it really gets you motivated to take it a little bit further. It's just a great way to start feeling better and to start getting your momentum going for hitting whatever your weight loss goal is. Diane McCracken here, she's getting back into her skinny jeans. I actually know Diane personally, and she's just doing an amazing job and looking fantastic with her using her products. Her whole family is just amazing. Jackie McCoy dropped 207 pounds down to a size 12. She still wants to lose a few more pounds. She's using the Shaklee products now to be able to hit her goals, and she's just so excited about getting fit, staying fit, and being able to do some amazing things for herself and her health. Now, our founder, Dr. Forrest Shaklee, said your future will be exactly what you decide to make it. And when he started Shaklee over 55 years ago, he decided to make a future that would help so many people in so many ways. So now you've heard a little bit about the need for Shaklee, the industry that's out there that in the United States alone is a huge need for what we do. Heard a little bit about the products that we sell, but let's talk a little bit about the financial opportunity and what's available for you. Now, taking a look at the foundation of this company is so critical. There's a lot of companies out there in our industry claiming very similar things to what Shaklee is saying. The difference is the foundation. Shaklee is the #1 natural nutritional company in the U.S. It's not on trial. And we also have a 55-year heritage. If this was on trial, it would have been on trial a half a century ago. Today, 55 years later, it is not on trial anymore. We've helped millions of people around the world with their health, with their wealth, and today you're going to get to hear about some people that are doing some outrageously exciting things in their financial futures. Now, our company is founded by, is run by Roger Barnett, who's our current chairman and CEO. He recently purchased this company after doing a lot of research in the industry. He comes from a very wealthy billionaire family that's had success in business for decades and generations, really. And he's just done some amazing research on our industry. He believes in our industry, and actually got to see him speak at the Direct Selling Association convention a few years back and was really blown away by his passion for people, number one, his passion for our types of products, his passion for our type of industry and the way we do business through relationship marketing. But most important, I really felt like he wanted to change the world. And that was exciting to hear about someone who was taking over a new company at that point and really doing some amazing things. So I believe that Shaklee is in the best of hands with Roger Barnett as our chairman and CEO. Now let's talk a little bit about the actual compensation plan. Shaklee does pay more than most companies. If you look out there in the industry, and we don't want to get into a comparison on every single compensation plan out there, but the reality is that over 55 years, Shaklee has paid over $6 billion in commissions alone out to the average people just like you and just like me. It is one of the most lucrative compensation plans in the industry. The great thing here is that you get to set the goal. You get to decide how much money you want to make. You get to decide when you want to make it, how quickly you want to make it, and you get to decide your schedule. I know everybody that's looking at an opportunity like this probably has a job, they've got family, they've got church, they've got a variety of other commitments on their time, kids and all that kind of stuff. So adding a business to your lifestyle right now may not be what you were originally thinking about doing. However, you get to decide if it's a 1 hour a day to start, that's totally great. And we can help you make some extra income with just that little bit of time. The exciting thing is that over time, as you learn how to build this type of business, you can then duplicate yourself and teach other people how to do that. And that's where the financial income really starts to take off, as you can build a truly residual income for you and your family. Here are some examples, and this is one of my favorite slides in our entire presentation today. These are some real-life examples of people that are in Shaklee today that are actually earning some significant income. These are the averages now. So there's going to be people higher and lower than this, but this is the average per title or position within our company. Now, you look at the big numbers. I already start off, look at that over there on the Presidential Master Coordinator. There's people making almost $600,000 a year right now in Shaklee. That is outrageous. And let's talk about that. That is something that you can strive for long term. That's not going to happen tomorrow for you. These are people that have been committed to the Shaklee system, the Shaklee products, the Shaklee way of doing business, and they've built a business over a few years. But look at the other side of it, down at the director level. This is an achievable position for you in the short term. The average director in Shaklee today is earning over $10,000 a year. That doesn't sound like a ton of money, but think about what an extra $10,000 a year, that's almost $1,000 a month, would do for your lifestyle. So many of us, it would change the way we live completely. We could change the living, our home. We could live in a nicer home. We could pay off some debt. We could be on top of our bills every single month. Maybe we could drive a little nicer car, whatever it might be. It could really add some significant value to our life. And then as you move through the compensation plan with Shaklee, you can see some of the incomes that people are earning: $12,000, $21,000, $34,000, $51,000 extra income every single year on top of what you're currently doing. Okay, so what do you do? How does this work? Well, first of all, we suggest you get signed up as what we call a gold, and that is basically a starting position we'll tell you about in just a second. It's not a huge commitment, but it does position you to make the maximum amount of money with the least amount of effort. Wouldn't it make sense to make every penny that you possibly could? If you had 1 hour a week, for example, to invest into a business like this, wouldn't it make sense to make every dollar count? And that's exactly what signing up as a gold will do for you. It positions you as one of the top income earner potentially in our compensation plan. Then go out and talk to people, and we're going to share with you exactly how to do that. That's a skill that some people don't feel like they have. It's something that people get a little nervous about, but we're going to share with you exactly how to do that. Even the words to say is much more simple than you think. And as you talk to people, let's say you went out and talked to 20 people, and out of those 20 people, you were able to find 3 other people that wanted to change their financial future, that wanted to earn some extra money, that needed a way to create some financial freedom for themselves. There's definitely a lot of people out there. But let's say you talk to 20, and 3 of them sign up as what we call gold. Now, along the way, you also found 10 people that are wanting to make themselves a little more healthy. They're looking for to try out a product to see if this is going to work for them. They're wanting to drop a few pounds. We all know a lot of people out there that could do that. And so you talk to those 20 people, you're going to find 3 gold distributors, and you're going to find 10 customers to get started on the Shaklee product line. That alone is going to earn you over $1,000. Yes, $1,000 just for doing that job. Now, what if you could do that job every month? An extra $1,000 a month just on your own personal efforts. What if you could do that every week? Well, that's exactly what we're going to show you how to do this. The speed of which you go through this process is completely up to you, but the process is very simple and it's very duplicatable. It's something that you can do, and every single time you do this little job, you're going to be earning $1,000 in weekly commissions. Now, this is about the point where you may say, you know what, this sounds good, but I'm really not sure on how this whole thing works. And that's exactly why we have contracted in a legend in our industry to help us learn how to do this business. This is a woman who's had outrageous success over the years. She's been in our industry now for 24 years. She actually started out when she was living out of her car in Honolulu, Hawaii with $2.03 to her name. She got started in our industry. In her very first month, she was actually able to make over $4,000, changed her life completely. She was able to move out of that car into a hotel, and then from there an apartment, and then from there, just even 1 year later, she'd made over $250,000 in her first year. She'd made $1 million by the end of her second year, and her career just took off, and she's just done some amazing things. And we get to learn from this legend every single day through our training program. Now, the exciting thing here also is it's not a big, huge event kind of thing. This is customized, personalized training. Every one of us comes into a business like this with a skill set that we've learned from whatever businesses we've been involved with in the past. Personally, for me, I started out in the retail business, and I learned so much about people through retail sales and managing a retail business that really helped me in this business. But there was still some other skills that I did not possess yet. And that's what I was able to learn from the amazing trainings of Danny Johnson, and be able to apply those skills that I didn't have, build that skill set up, was able to go on and have some incredible success in the industry. These are trainings that we get to go. There's an example, for example, Stacy and Jackie O'Quinn were able to learn from Danny Johnson, went from extreme poverty to now making about over $250,000 a year, and just having outrageous success in their business. And on top of that, we have a program called Smarter Networker. This is a daily training program where you get to plug in for anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes per day, learn from Danny Johnson about a specific topic each day. And it's designed so that you can just walk your way right through our free 30-day boot camp. There's no cost to this. This is a free service that we provide for you to give you the skill set that you need to be able to be outrageously successful with your business. Here's a couple of actual testimonials that we have for you about people that have used the Shaklee system. They plugged in, they've gained the skills that they needed to be successful, and have gone on to do amazing things. Susan Pontius is a coordinator with Symmetry, which is one of the more entry-level positions, but she's got a whole, you can see a huge family there. She's got an entire business and career, everything outside of her Shaklee business. So she had a lot to be going on when she got started with Shaklee. The products were great for her, and so she started talking to people. Her husband lost 20 pounds with a Shaklee 180, and they started sharing the products with people around them that were saying, wow, you look great, and earning an extra $600 a month, an extra $7,200 a year. That doesn't sound like a ton of money, but think about what if somebody gave you $600 right now, what would that do for your monthly expenses? What would that do for your monthly lifestyle? Here's Diane McCracken and her husband, her beautiful family. Diane's been with Shaklee now for 36 years, and just been so loyal to this company and doing some great things. Over the last 10 years, she's been putting some effort into her business, made over $500,000. This is an extra $50,000 a year into her family budget, which is so helpful, helping them really be able to get out of debt, live a life that most people would never even dream of, and being able to be around their kids more, be able to travel, and really experience some things that most people never get to experience. One of our top producers in Shaklee is Nathan and Jenny Oates, who've just gone through the ranks very, very quickly. They were directors back in August of 2009, and now, 4, 5, 6 years later, they're just setting records, moving up through the compensation plan, and doing some amazing things. These guys have completely changed the direction of their life by getting started with the Shaklee. Presidential Master Coordinators. Now remember some of those numbers we talked about earlier on that chart. You can see some of these people that are actually doing that. They joined the family business after college. This has been in their business, or this business has been in their family for generations now. Earned $1 million every 3 years. That's about $300,000 a year in extra income. They live their life on their terms, doing what they want, when they want, with whomever they want, and that's what the Shaklee compensation plan has been able to allow them to do. So these are some great examples that you have seen. These are just a few examples. When you get back on the phone with a person who invited you onto this webinar, please ask them to share some more testimonials. There are a lot of people out there in Shaklee earning lots and lots of money, and there's some people just like you in very similar situations to you right this minute that have made the Shaklee system work for them, and we'd love to have you hear some of those testimonials. So please ask that person that invited you onto this webinar to share some additional stories with you about other people that are having success in the Shaklee world. So here's what your next step is to join as a Gold. We talked about that a little bit earlier. It's not a huge commitment. Basically, it's going to get you set up on some of the products so that you can try them out for yourself. You can get some experience for yourself on these products. Then you're going to talk to the person who invited you onto this webinar and set up an action plan for you. Your situation is unique, and we understand that not everybody comes in with 20 or 30 hours a week to be able to invest into a business like this. This is a business that does take a little bit of time investment, but is very flexible and can work with your system. So talk to that person and figure out a way that's going to fit for you. And then go to work. Start building your business and your team. Again, we have the training for you. You've got an expert in the person who invited you onto this webinar that's going to guide you through the process and help you become successful. The wonderful thing about Shaklee is that the person that is asking you to take a look at what's going on at Shaklee cannot possibly be successful unless they help you or other people just like you become successful. That's the way it works. So we can't possibly be successful unless you're successful. So here's the two options for setting yourself up as Gold. The 250 personal volume pack has more than $500 in retail value. You only pay $299 for that. It's going to give you a great sampling of the different products that are available for you, the weight loss products, the general nutritional products, some of the cleaning products. So you can try out a little bit of everything. You can also have a little bit on hand in case somebody that you know is looking to purchase products like this. Having a small inventory is a smart thing to do. Now, we recommend, though, you get started with the Gold Plus pack. This has a more than $850 retail value. It positions you at the highest possible starting position with Shaklee, and you can get started for only $599. This is going to give you a bigger product mix, so you can try a variety of other products. You can also have some products on hand as you start to share these products with other folks. You're going to have some on hand that you can share with them at the retail price, putting that profit in your pocket, or you can just deliver the products faster to your customers that way and have their product shipped back to you to replenish your inventory. But most importantly, what it does for you is positions you for success. We know that you've got a lot of draw and a lot of pulling on your time right now, and this is going to help you earn the maximum amount of commission with the minimum amount of time. So please talk to that person that invited you onto this webinar. We know that this is not for everybody. That's totally fine. There's really three types of people that take a look at what we're doing. The number three type is a person who says, you know what, this is absolutely not for me. And that's totally fine. We completely thank you so much for your time. We appreciate your honesty. Maybe you've had a friend that got started in a business and his uncle's cousin's mother's granddaughter or something tried it and it just didn't work for them, and you're not willing to give it a try, and that's fine. We totally understand, but please take a look at the products. There might be something in our line of over 300 products that would work for something you're battling right now. Number two is that person that says, you know what, this looks interesting to me. I'd love to get a little more information. I've got a few questions. I'm not quite there yet, but I definitely am interested. That's fantastic. Talk to that person who invited you onto this webinar. They will be able to share some stories with you of other people that have had success. They're going to give you point you towards the information that you need and really put you in contact with the information that you need to make a good decision for yourself. And that number one type person is really the one we're looking for right now. That says, you know what, Obviously, Shaklee is a 55-year-old company. Obviously, other people are having success with this. Obviously, I can too if I'm willing to learn, if I'm willing to follow the steps, and I'm willing to be teachable. And if you're that kind of person that's ready to go, looking for something that's going to give you a truly unlimited financial opportunity without the burdens of time constraints and financial constraints, then please tell that person that invited you onto this webinar that you're a number one type person. You are ready to go and ready to change your life. Folks, we thank you so much for joining us for this short presentation. We really appreciate you spending some time with us, and we hope and we pray that you find the exact thing that's going to work for you in your life. And we understand that a lot of you are going to find that you're going to find those amazing things here at Shaklee. Thank you.